Hello everyone, I'm Sophie and I'm currently at Kechara Forest Retreat, Bentong, Malaysia. And I'll continue reading from the book by my guru, His Eminence the 25th Samtukuru Rinpoche. And this is the book that I'll be reading from Gurus for Hire, Enlightenment for Sale. This is actually an insider's guide into the relationship between spiritual teachers, students, and centers. And I'll be reading from page 24 on motivation, and I'll continue on into Guru Yoga, which is start your day with the Buddha. And as usual, before that, I will go to a picture to share with you. And this is Lama Tsongkhapa. This statue is actually at our Kechara Forest Retreat in front of Wisdom Hall. Right, so to start it off, this is a quote from Jetsun Milarepa. Remain in one-pointed awareness. Temptations will scatter with the wind. Remain alone. A holy friend will find you. Remain still while hurrying. Soon you will arrive. Remain as the lowest. Exalted you will become. Remain free of this life's goal. The supreme you will attain. Motivation, page 24. In Dharma talks, and when we are receiving the Dharma, we should not be like the 3 pots. One pot faces upwards with holes, so that whatever goes in just comes out. We should not be like the 2nd pot, which faces upwards, but is dirty and contaminated. Whatever teachings go in are unusable because they become contaminated. And do not be like the 3rd pot, which faces downwards. It is like close-mindedness, so that whatever teachings comes to us dribble away to the side. When listening to the Dharma teachings, we should have a good motivation, stay alert, be awake, and focus. We are listening to our teachers repeat what Lord Buddha taught 2,500 years ago. Our teachers are not motivated by money, fame, or reputation, and definitely not to receive anything from the student. Our teachers are motivated purely by transferring knowledge from a vase to a pot, from one container to another container. If we make the time to come to teachings but fall asleep once we are there, what is the point of all the effort that we made before the teachings? We did not make all that effort to come to the teachings to have a good nap. Alertness is very important. We should listen to the teachings as personal advice, not as entertainment or as something fun, not as something that is just for intellectual absorption of information. If we listen for intellectual satisfaction, then it remains as that, and intellectual satisfaction does not match spiritual progress. Intellect and practice and transformation are related, but not the same. We should listen with concentration and focus without distraction. We should learn it for the sake of practice, absorb it, and also have a lot of compassion. We should listen and go over the teachings again and again, so we may share them with others. The center does not grow by the teacher teaching every single person who walks in. The student have a great responsibility to share the Guru's teachings with others. This is achieved by listening, contemplating, practicing, and then sharing with others. Guru Yoga. Start your day with a Buddha. It is very auspicious to start teachings or special events by reciting Lama Tsongkhapa's Guru Yoga. I learned this from the great Mahasiddha, Geshe Sotrim Gyaltsen, in America, who has passed away. Sometimes Geshe-la and I would go for big interfaith Buddhist gatherings in Los Angeles, with Buddhists from all countries, sects, and backgrounds. Once, Geshe-la went to one of these gatherings with 3 or 4 of us from the center. Before the meeting started, each tradition or country did a very beautiful special chant. Some were quite ritualized. Some recited their prayers with bells and staccato rhythms. Then it came to the Tibetan tradition. Geshe-la requested the whole Tibetan tradition. Geshe-la represented the whole Tibetan tradition, and I thought it was now our time to show off, since Tibetans are known for their long rituals. I wonder what Geshe-la was going to do. Maybe some Yamantaka prayers. Maybe he would chant and impress them with his memory, his mudras, his recitation, his great chanting. I waited. Geshe-la folded his hands in front of everybody and recited Lama Tsongkhapa's Guru Yoga without any melodious chanting. When he got to Mitsema, he chanted it very slowly. He finished with the dissolution. It only took him about 10 minutes. When we left the gathering, I asked, Geshe-la, those people did all that fancy chanting and stuff. Why did you just do Tsongkhapa's Guru Yoga? He looked at me and said, just? He explained that all the 84,000 teachings of Lord Buddha are planted in the Guru Yoga of Lama Tsongkhapa. If you are a master, you will be able to explain all of Buddha's teachings completely from each line of Lama Tsongkhapa's praise. He said that to recite that simply from the heart and purely would plant seeds of enlightenment in everybody's mind and bless everybody in the congregation. What practice is more superior to that? I shut up real fast. Here was a grand Dharma master who was already in his 70s with a PhD in Buddhist studies, a Geshe Lamram of Ganden Shatze, who knew the rituals of Sutra and Tantra inside out, who had everything memorized, who could stand in front of the Dalai Lama and make long life offerings or recite long verses from memory. Even grand masters of our monastery prostrate to him when they see him. And he told me that the most complete practice is that of Lama Tsongkhapa. Before starting Dharma teachings, he would do Lama Tsongkhapa's Guru Yoga, a mandala offering, the short form of the Heart Sutra, and a few minutes of meditation on motivation. When I heard that, it made a huge impact on my life, so I had followed this tradition of reciting Lama Tsongkhapa's Guru Yoga before anything, for anything. I would advise everybody to memorize Lama Tsongkhapa's Guru Yoga in English or Tibetan and recite it. The minute you get up in the morning, before you start making calls, scream for tea, or think about work, recite Lama Tsongkhapa's Guru Yoga. Start your day with the Buddha. After you have completed the prayers, think that your mind is clear and bright, your body is clear, and your temporary obstacles are removed. You feel very happy. You feel very light. You should think like that very strongly and affirm this again and again. All arises from the mind. Then you can continue with your work for the rest of the day. When we do Lama Tsongkhapa's Guru Yoga with awareness, concentration, confidence, faith, and the visualization I have described below, we open a doorway that connects us with a real enlightened being who abides in and comes from compassion, skillful means, and omniscient wisdom. It is a real existent Buddha. Secondly, by invoking such a being with those qualities, we open up the same potential within ourselves. When we invoke that being, we are invoking that same being within ourselves to come out by their blessings. We all have the seed of Buddhahood that needs to be cultivated. Seed means potential. It does not mean it is there, latent or dormant. It means the potential is there. When we invoke Lama Tsongkhapa, it is a twofold prayer. Firstly, we invoke the blessings of the outer Lama Tsongkhapa, who is a real enlightened being. Secondly, the prayer are an environmental factor for us to open up the Lama Tsongkhapa within us. When we create that environment with retreats and meditations, dedications, offerings, practice of the 6 paramitas, and association with Lama Tsongkhapa, we will open up the Lama Tsongkhapa within us, stage by stage. We will see ourselves open up, becoming less miserly, more generous. We will see our skills and speech grow. We will see our ability to forgive and accept increase. All these qualities embodied by the 6 paramitas will increase and grow in dependence on our practice of Lama Tsongkhapa's Guru Yoga. Guru Yoga means the yoga that finds one's guru. We call it the Guru Yoga of Lama Tsongkhapa because when we submit to an outer guru such as Lama Tsongkhapa, we find our inner guru. Lama Tsongkhapa's Guru Yoga. My Lord Guru comes from Tushita heaven, emanating forth from Lord Maitreya's heart, and he is assembled before me with his two spiritual sons, Kedrup Rinpoche and Gyaltsab Rinpoche. Please come to this place at this time. That is the first phase. My beautiful Guru smiles with great delight. He sits before me on a lion throne with a lotus and a moon seat. I request you to remain for 100 aeons in order to spread the teachings and be a supreme merit field for my mind's faith. That's the second paragraph. Your mind has the intellect to comprehend all to the full extent to be known. You are omniscient. Your speech, with its excellent explanation, becomes the ear ornament of those with good fortune. Your body is radiant and handsome, with glory and renown. I prostrate to you, Lama Tsongkhapa, who to behold, to hear, or to recall is worthwhile. The third paragraph. Pleasing water offerings were various flowers, fragrant incense, light and scented water, an ocean of actual and visualized cloud of offerings, I present to you, O great merit field, Lama Tsongkhapa. That's the fifth. Whatever negativities I have committed with my body, my speech, and my mind that I have accumulated for many lifetimes, and any transgressions of my vows, I confess to you, Lama Tsongkhapa, a fully enlightened being. Please forgive me, and may I purify my negative actions. That's the sixth. From my heart, great Lama Tsongkhapa, by reading your biographies and listening to your deeds, I rejoice in your waves and oceans of great merits and the great actions that you committed in your life. You strove to learn and practice in this degenerate age and made life meaningful by abandoning the 8 worldly dharmas. The eighth. Great Lama, without you, Dharma is not possible. Attainments are not possible. From the void of the Dhammakaya sky-like wisdom, please rain down a vast Dhamma and train me according to my needs. That's the ninth. My root Guru, all the great gurus and teachers in the world, I request you again, through Lama Tsongkhapa, to please stay and remain until samsara ends. That's the 10th. I dedicate whatever virtues I have collected for the benefit of the teachings to grow, for all sentient beings to receive it, and in particular for the essential teachings of the Venerable Lobsang Drakpa, Lama Tsongkhapa, to shine forever. By directing to the fields of the Buddhas this mandala, a base resplendent with flowers, saffron, water, incense, adorned with Mount Meru, the four continents, the sun and the moon. May all sentient beings be led to the holy fields of Buddha. And then the prayer, the Mitsema. Mít mê chơ wei tơ chen chen ren zi, tri mê camping wampo jampe ya. Dupu malu jomse sang wei da, gan chen kempe sut nyen sung ka pa. Lop sang trape shapla so wa dep. And this mantra you can recite 7 times, 21 times, or 108 times, or even more. And with that, then after your recitation of the mantra, then you do the dissolution. And this is the first verse of the dissolution. Lama Tsongkhapa's 2 sons dissolve into Lama Tsongkhapa. They become one. Lama Tsongkhapa's throne, his lotus and moon disk, all made of light, all dissolved into Lama Tsongkhapa. Then Lama Tsongkhapa, for the benefit of ourselves and our perception, shrinks to the size of a thumb and turns around to face the direction we face. He lands on top of our head, very gently, with a smile. The second, by reciting the second line of invitation, Lama Tsongkhapa, as a fully enlightened being, very happily and very gently dissolves through our central channel. He enters the lotus of our hearts, and the lotus closes, symbolizing he has become one with our mind. The lotus is our mind, full of light, bright and clear. Do not focus on the heart area. Just think that it is there. From the top of the lotus, where the petals have closed, a stream of cloud goes through our central channel, leaves the crown of our heads, and directly connects back to Lord Maitreya's heart. This gives us a connection, always, with Lord Maitreya. And for the third verse, Lama Tsongkhapa and us becomes one. He stays with us until the end of time. In this life and future lives, we will meet Lama Tsongkhapa again and again and again, the teachers of this tradition, and the teachers of Lama Tsongkhapa to receive Dharma teachings. So the first verse of dissolution is Palden Sawe Lama Rinpoche, Daso Chewo Peme Dajulang, Kadrin Chempo Gone Jesunte, Kunsu Tunki Ngotrup Salduso. Second verse, Palden Sawe Lama Rinpoche, Daso Nimka Peme Dajulang, Kadrin Chempo Gone Jesunte, Chodang Tumong, Ngotrup Salduso. The third and final verse, Palden Sawe Lama Rinpoche, Daso Nimka Peme Dajulang, Kadrin Chempo Gone Jesunte, Jangjub Nimpo Badu Tan Bra Sho. And with that, I end my sharing for today, and thank you for sharing your time with me. And please, if you can, do go online to vrajasecrets.com and request to buy a book, this book, which is a very good guide for our relationship with our gurus and also with the Dharma Center. And so with that, I will end today's sharing with a completion dedication in Tibetan. Jangjub Sencho Rinpoche, Make Panam Geyushi, Ke Panam Pame Payang, Gone Gondupe Washu, Tony Toa Rinpoche, Make Panam Geyushi, Ke Panam Pame Payang, Gone Gondupe Washu, Dasujini Sapange Wadi, Dandandro Aguna Kapad, Jepa Jesu no Suntrapai, Tamping Imporindu Sa Se Sho, Kewa Kuntu Yandala Madan, Tramichoki Palanong Choching, Sadam Langi Yate Razone, doje changi ngopanga to so ge wadi yududa la masangi druyone dro achike malupa de isala gopasho joki ke posungapa chosunamba pe wala ge kisama siwada tunki malu sangwasho dadam songi dusunda dro songi latene ge wala santrapai tampayu riva ge ushi ni modele zendele ni migunyandele shi ni sintatu dele pa kunchu songi jingilo kunchu songi ngotroso kunchu songi trasi sho Jesu lama kusan rap ting ching nam ka trini cho chu ke padang lo sam tem pen tro mi sam songi tro e mun sa ta to ni ge shi gang we ra we ko we shin kam den pen dan da wa ma lu gyo we ne cha ren se wan ten sing ge so yi sha pe shi de ba du de ge shi hom tom pe ngo tro ma lu pa den de da la sa du so ko dan den pa long chot nam ke pa so shi shuk ten sao. Thank you again for sharing your time with me, and I do hope that you join me again for my next sharing. See you.